Greetings, Glitter Gang. It's about 9:15 on Scrappy Bowl. During Scrappy Bowl, I just gave away prizes 7 through 14, and now we're going to work on the pouch part of the Pouch-A-Lope. So, let's do that. All right, everyone having fun? 100 is only $28.77. So great. Oh, that's a great deal. That's a great deal. They're going to last you a really, really long time. No fun. Drink first, cuss second. Well, I still have to finish my ice water, so I'll bring my ice water over here. All right, and that's a Kansas City ice water, which has vodka and gin in it. Okay, so the Pouch-A-Lope is on the landscape version, which is what I'm doing tonight, is on page 4 of the guide that you can download for free. Now, I cut the Pouch-A-Lope base so that we can make a stack just like the envelopes of like individual pouches. You know what I didn't cut is the acetate, so I am going to still have to cut the transparency. But before I cut the transparency, I'm going to cut the transparency real quick. I forgot that I needed transparency for the window. Okay, so this is the pouch. By the way, if you're wondering why it's called a Pouch-A-Lope, it's because it's a pouch and an envelope. All right, so here's the envelope, and here's the pouch. I know, my poor mother. My poor mother. I texted the family text that the Chiefs are being so spicy, they need to chill with 5 L's. So that's after my mom posted an angry face, and my hold on. So my mom posted an angry face, and then she's still representing. So, and then my brother posted that he's glad that Budweiser in quotes decided to opt out of advertising and donate all their proceeds to COVID, but then the other 45 brands of AB and Bev are still there. So basically what my brother is saying is that like Budweiser like made a PR deal about how they are not going to buy advertising for the Super Bowl, and instead they're going to give the money to COVID, but like all of the other brands under the umbrella, which is the umbrella that's over Budweiser, they all still have ads. So it's like it's just Budweiser that's opting out. So anyway, and then I said the Chiefs need to chill, because as far as I know, the only reason the Tampa Bay is winning is because they have so many penalties. So and the coupon code is good through Saturday. If you're wondering, our coupon code. Kathy's coupon code is today only. So make sure you get Ladies Who Lunch today. Ours is good through Saturday, so good for the week. Good for the week. Alrighty. Okay, so I need to cut my transparency. Oh, man. I need 3 sheets of transparency to do 6 Pouch-A-Lopes. Because I can get 2 out of 1 sheet of transparency. This is what my mom gets for betraying her children. All right, so the transparency is 5.5 by 7.5. And the Pouch-A-Lope, I'll go over the measurements for the actual like Pouch-A-Lope part of it when I do the scoring. So I'm gonna go over it all. Don't worry. You're welcome, Margaret Ann. I'm sorry you had a week of bad things, but I'm glad that your spirits are lifted. I love that the glitter gang was able to be here and be a bright spot in your week for you. Now, a lot of people, I use transparency for what other people use acetate for. Transparency is like flimsier, but it's also a lot cheaper. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, what do you want to spend your money on? All right. So, I have to drink more water. Okay. All right, so the pouch. So this piece, which is not scored, is the base, which is 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm just going to set that aside. Then this piece, which is scored, is 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay. Now I'm going to explain the score line thing to you, and I'm going to go over it and show you a couple different ways you can do this. So I'm waiting to see if Tampa wins. Well, it's so funny because Mr. Lifeguard's, like, on his office chat earlier today, people were asking for predictions, and Mr. Lifeguard said Tampa Bay would win by 3 points. And it was funny because we were like, the only way they would win, like, they would have to fight. Like, you know, like, going into this, we were like, if Tampa Bay wins, it'll be, like, because they, like, really fought hard for, like, every single point. But they haven't had to do that, because some other people are being spicy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so 8 3/4 by 6 3/4. Now, the guide says score along the 8 3/4 inch edge at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4, 7 1/2, and 8 1/4. Now, 2 of these scores are just cutting guidelines. And I thought it would make it like quicker and easier to assemble if you just scored your cutting guides into it instead of then like later as a second step measuring it as with a ruler and a pencil. Now this is like what confused Fran. So I added, as I throw Fran under the bus. So I added a note that says, in the video you'll see that some of the score lines are not folded and are used as cutting guides, just so you don't have to pull out a ruler and a pencil. But if you would prefer to use a ruler and pencil, you skip the 1 1/4 and 7 1/2 inch scores. Okay, so if you look on page 4, it says score along the 8 3/4 at 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, 7 1/4 inches, and 8 1/4 inches. The 2 you skip are the 2 in the middle. Okay, the 2 in the middle. Fran's all right. Fran's all right. Okay, so this is what I mean. So I'm saying you can score at 1/2 inch, okay, and 1 1/4 inches, and then 7 1/2 inches, and 8 3/4. Or, oh, it's 8 1/4. Oh my gosh, are you killing? I have to, it's a typo. Kill me now. I have to make a version 4. For a typo in the note I only added for Fran. Why? This is so annoying. No. Oh wait, no, it's fine. I'm good. Never mind. Never mind. I just can't read because I finished a rum runner. So never mind. There's no version 4. We're still on version 3. So what I'm going to tell you, is a way that if you want to do the pencil, how to do the pencil easy. Okay. So this is what you do. Score at 1/2 inch, skip the 1 1/4, skip the 7 1/2, and then score at 8 1/4. Okay. All right. Ready? Flip it over so that now you're on the back. Okay. Then get your ruler. Line your ruler up with the 1 1/4 inch score line. And then get your pencil and mark the line. Okay. Then get your ruler and line it up with the 7 1/2 inch score line. And with your pencil, mark the line. This way, yes, you're getting your ruler out, but you don't like have to measure, okay? You see, does this make sense? Let me know if this makes sense. Then flip it over, and it's the same deal on the other side. Score the first one and the last one, and the 2 in the middle are your pencils, okay? So along the 6 3/4 inch, you score it 1/2 inch for the first one. And your last one is 6 1/4. Okay, and so the 2 in the middle are 1 1/4. Okay, so get your pencil and mark it. And then do 5 1/2. Get your pencil and mark it. So so now, okay, so in the original, these would be score lines and you would just cut on the score lines and that would make your window. But by doing a hybrid score line plus pencil thing, you don't have to like measure, okay? So, so you can still do it quick and easy, but they're still pencil lines, so they're not score lines if you don't want the indents in your paper. All right, so this is a departure from the video. But like, come on, how smart am I? I'm just saying, I'm a genius. All right, let's do that 5 more times. So what I'm gonna do, just so this goes a little faster, is I'm gonna do all the score lines, then I'm gonna flip it over and do all the pencil lines. But like, I mean, this is pretty smart, if I do say so myself. So how easy is that? You don't have to like mark with your ruler and your pencil and like get it all like figured out. So there. Getting smarter every craft. Crafting pro tips from Kathryn. Okay, so just like the short and sweet summary. I know everyone says I need to write a book of crafting pro tips. I know. I should. I need to just do it. Of all my little like pro tips over the years. Because this one is a good one. This one is a good one. Not that the other ones are bad. Like, this one is a really good one though. I don't know, Melanie has a paper cut on her knuckle, which is like the worst. Mr. Lifeguard actually cheese grated his finger earlier today when he was grating cheese for his chili. So he feels your pain for sure. For sure. All right, so now that I've done the scoring, I'm gonna do my penciling. It was just lightly shredded. It's fine. All right, so I flipped the stack over to the back, and now we're gonna score them. And it's the middle ones that get penciled and the outer ones that get scored. So when it says score along the 8 3/4 inch side at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4 are the two that get scored, and 2 and 3 are the ones that get penciled. Okay? Okay. It's just the index finger of his dominant hand. It's no big deal. Yeah, no one uses the index finger of their dominant hand. No one uses that dumb finger. Oh no! I'm paying for that rum runner. Paying for that rum runner. Because Mr. Lifeguard and I drink very rarely. So my tolerance for alcohol is like very, very low. So 3 alcoholic beverages, even over many hours, is too many. Yeah, it probably is the most alcohol we've had all year. It's true. Poor Mr. Lifeguard does have to work tomorrow. I am not doing anything tomorrow. No, ma'am. I'm just gonna be like chilling in a chair, recovering from Scrappy Bowl. I'll be drinking real ice water tomorrow. The kind that's not made with 360 vodka. That's true. That's true. The kind that's made with water. I'll be drinking the kind that's made with water. All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this window. Okay? And best to do would be to use the a ruler and a craft knife, but because I cannot be trusted with blades at this point, I'm just going to use my Fiskars trimmer. Oh no! I hope I remembered the right code word. I hope you did too. We have a list, but like since you're here live, basically the whole code word thing is because we used to do giveaways and people would just not show up to the shows and we would have so many prizes unclaimed. And so now we do the code word so people come to the events, you know what I mean? So just ask Mr. Lifeguard what your code word is and he'll tell you. But I'm also going to go over all the code words at the end. So, too. So if you're, but he'll let you know if it's not right. And since we literally see you here, he'll probably just not worry about it, you know? Even if it's wrong, we're going to let you have it. So... And then if you are new-ish to Kathryn Scraps, if this is one of your first events, we have shows every Thursday, twice every Thursday. We have a book club the last Thursday of the month. The February book is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, where we discuss books. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. I can use the frame punch for this. Does it go in 1 3/4? Let me get my frame punch. All right. Oh, it doesn't go in 1 3/4, so I can't use it. Because this is from the edge to the inside, this is 1 3/4. So it only goes in 1 inch. Too bad. It was a great thought though. It was a great thought. But yeah, it's not deep enough. But some of the books are interesting. I know some of the books are really crazy. Like the one from January, which we were all like, what is happening in this book? But it was a good discussion because the bad books have good discussions. The good books have good discussions. It's the like medium books that are no good, you know? Oh, and also make sure you join our Facebook group, Kathryn Scrappers, because the bad books are the best. Remember Footprints in the Sand? That was a good discussion. What was I going to say? Oh, join the Facebook group because that's where you can vote for the book club books. But also, starting on Thursday, we're going to be doing our glitter party, which is where you can win a rototrim. You can get a chance to win a rototrim by posting any project you've made from one of my tutorials. This one would count, by the way. It doesn't have to be a paid tutorial. And that's going to run until National Scrapbook Day, and I'm going to announce the winner on National Scrapbook Day, but I'm going to open the... Ellen is still traumatized from Winter People. Winter People is so bad. Winter People was so bad. What was happening in that author's brain? That's what I want to know. All right, we're almost done making our cuts. Someone just needs to tell me when 3rd quarter is over so I can do my last batch of giveaways. Please and thank you. I know, we're all traumatized by Winter People. Okay, so once we have them in this state, 3rd quarter is over. Oh, okay. Well, let me do my last batch of giveaways. Okay. This is a good stopping point anyway, because like we're on the... Oh, Cindy, I'm so sorry that you're still reading Winter People. Okay, so let me switch to my face camera. I'll do my last few giveaways. I have one more after this batch. That's for like the main prize, but you should just throw in the towel. Oh, it was just so crazy. I don't even know. Okay, Winter People is the weirdest. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to end the recording here. And if you're watching on the archives, then the next video is going to be the prizes. And remember, you have a week to claim your prize. So you have until Saturday to claim your prize. And then if you are watching on YouTube, the next video in the series will be me showing you like what to do with these. Okay, so thanks so much for joining me for Scrappy Bowl or for watching the recordings, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.